Hello and welcome. I have today an amazing co-author with me, Erja Järvelä. Erja was my first early beginner back in 2020 when the podcast was just starting. Erja believed in the cause and she joined as a podcast guest, and it has been an incredible journey ever since. Erja Järvelä is a holistic health coach, ecotherapy practitioner, trainer of the Forest Mind well-being method, and the founder of Mixing Nuts Ltd. She is a passionate advocate for well-being benefits and healing effects of nature. Welcome, Erja. And she is my wonderful co-author for Soul Parent book number 2. Welcome, Erja.
Thank you.
So please share with us, why did you say yes to be part of this project, of this book?
Yes, that's a good question. I remember you asked me for the first edition also,
Yeah.
but at that time I somehow didn't think that to me it would be that important because I didn't identify myself as a single parent in that way that I thought maybe I should, or somehow, I don't know, something was there. But then time passed and then you asked me again, and suddenly when I started thinking back, because my daughter is now an adult, and but I started thinking back of those times, and actually I recognized that it has been a huge learning curve for myself and my own, let's say, mental well-being, and a lot of things shifted during those years because I had to look at things differently than I was used to. And suddenly I realized that maybe it might be worth writing down all the learnings and what I have experienced, like regarding myself during those years. And that's why I said yes, and I'm super happy about it.
And I'm happy that you said yes. I'm happy to have you. What was the challenging part about writing? And have you written any other books, or was this your first one?
This was my first one, which I wrote myself, but actually I have been interviewed for another book which was published here in Finland, which had stories about people making big life changes. And in that, of course, I somehow got familiarized with my own story, so to say, like how was this story, okay, until that point when that book was published. So to me, actually, writing now my own was not difficult. So I can't say that it was surprisingly easy. I mean, things were just flowing out. Maybe there was a real need to let it all come out now. And I think this was exactly the right time for that. So I think a lot of stuff has now been released, like from my system, and I can like kindly look into the past, but then really think that a new chapter is now about to begin. So I really feel so happy I could do this and be part of this. And this was the time now. But it wasn't difficult because somehow it just flew the story out of me.
That's good. Because sometimes, I don't know, if it's your first book, we have this imposter syndrome. Who am I to write anything? I don't have a credentials. I haven't gone
Yeah.
to school to be a writer. Why am
Yeah.
I? But then all of the stories we write is like our undocumented lives, experiences that, yeah, you didn't go to school for it, but you have lived it. You have been there. You experienced this. What was
Exactly.
the best part about writing?
I think the best part was to kind of then gain a clear view of your own story and really to think that what do I want to tell about this to everybody? Like what could be the learnings also that others could utilize from this, and really make it quite clear in my own head also. So I think that was the best part.
Beautiful, beautiful. What is your key message? What do you want readers of the book to know?
I think I shouldn't reveal everything, but anyhow, I think the main thing is that how you can, in very unexpected and even scary circumstances, you can find good things, like ultimately. at the end, at least. And the things that you wouldn't expect can be really beneficial for you, and how really where you can find the strength, and how you can find stuff within you that you didn't know exists, and actually how you can grow in those kind of circumstances, and that it is possible for everybody. So I think that's my message.
You are right. You're right. Unfortunately, when we're in the middle of a situation, all we see is probably the bad things that have happened. And what am I going to do now? Why me? What did I do to deserve this? And then,
Yeah,
or looking back historically, we can then trace the dots and see, okay, what I actually was maybe a good thing, and I learned something from it. Because everything is
exactly.
an experience for us to learn a lesson and then make a different or better choice next time because of what we have learned
Yeah,
before. So
yes.
awesome. What's next for you?
Actually, now I started dreaming about, or it has been there already before this, that I would write a book, my own book. So it's there, but I don't know if it's like about me, or would it be something totally different, like a criminal story or something. Who knows? Who knows? But actually, I'm attending at the moment like this creative writing course also, and it got me totally excited about this whole world, and I find it very fascinating.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's incredible. I'm also working on a book, on a solo book. This is gonna come out this year.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing, and I'm really excited for this book. You can get the book by following the links in the comments below, and we're gonna have more awesome co-authors that I'm gonna share with you as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm looking forward so much also the publishing next week, so I'm all eager about it. So fantastic.
Thank you.